Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. We express life in two channels. One is the activity, kriya. Second is knowledge. Kriya are verbs. थोड़ा आवाज कम करना. So kriya are verbs and knowledge is noun. Now the same thing we have to apply in meditation. So before we go to meditation, take a common example, love. The most misused word is love and meditation. When the love is an action, it begins at a particular time. A boy and a girl, they meet somewhere by accident and then they fall in love. So, when they fall in love, that love is a verb. Therefore, they say, we have fallen in love. There is an echo also, man. Remove the echo. No echo, no brass. So, they fall in love, then the accident happens. That accident is called as marriage. And then it lasts for some time and it ends. Because every action begins and ends. So simple. Now, where actions are required, we have to find out. If something is away, like this place, Kanha, is away from Hyderabad, so actions were required. We had to take a transport, drive all the way and come here. If something is far away, actions are required. Then second thing, if something is incomplete, to have a cup of tea, come on, yeah, there is no sugar in that. So add some sugar. If something is incomplete, action is required. Then something is dirty, then we have to wash it. Action is required. Are we seeking that which is far away, which is incomplete and which is dirty? No hurry. This should become distinct experience. And therefore, when we do meditation for half an hour. Then rest of the day, frustration. Therefore, we have to unmeditate. Enough of meditation. Do we do waking? No. We are in the waking experience and then do the things. For example, now I hope we are in waking and then do the things. Second thing. Do we do dreaming? No. We are in the dream and then go through good and bad experiences. Then, do we do deep sleep? No. We are in the deep sleep and then we snore. Try to snore now. When you are awake, you cannot. Because you are not in sleep. So, If waking is not done, dream is not done, deep sleep is not done, why do meditation? Now, next step. Waking experience is limited to the waking experience only. It has no entry in dream and deep sleep unless you are sitting in meditation. Meditation goes on. Therefore, many seekers, they ask this question. Swamiji, when we go for meditation, in our meditation class, the Guru Maharaj is telling something, and then close your eyes, and I can't close, so I keep the eyes open. And then I watch what others are doing. And then some of them do like this. What is that? That is Jhatka meditation. We will have halal meditation. See, friends, this we have to distinctly, clearly understand. So waking is limited to waking, dream to dream, deep sleep to deep sleep, but we are in and through all the experiences. In the waking we are, in the dream we are, in the deep sleep we are, and in meditation also we are. So what is the real meaning of meditation? Meditation is not a verb, it is an experience which is not limited by time, space, object and situation. What I am telling you is the foundation of Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. Bhagavan says, I am the very essence of everything. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishta. And what do you do there? I support. Dream, I support waking, I support deep sleep, I support samadhi. Now, if this statement we want to analyze and understand, which we make regularly, I had very good deep sleep, but in between there were few dreams also. We make this statement, isn't it? Who makes this statement? The waker cannot make this statement because he was not in the deep sleep. See? Then the dreamer cannot make this statement. He was not in the deep sleep. The deep sleeper also cannot make this statement because if he was sleeping, who knows it was a good sleep? Then who makes this statement? Think. Then we come to discover the statement is made by the one who is present in the waking, who is talking without becoming a waker. See? Who are you? I am the husband of so and so. Very good. What have you studied? I have studied chemistry. So who is talking? Husband is talking or the man is talking? See? Man has done chemistry, husband has done a mistake. See? Relax, relax. Therefore, first step in meditation is not a verb limited for some time. and frustration afterwards. No. We have to live in meditation 24/7. First step. Now we go to the second step. When we talk about I, this I is always a qualified I. So a child comes, knocks the door, tuck, tuck. Who is there? I am there. What I? Who are you? What's your name? No, I am Dabbo. Acha, Dabbo, come. See? So, who is this I who has a name and a form? What is our life? We are buried under the burden of name and form. And what is the world? World is nothing but name and form. Now these name and form are supported by something which has neither the name nor the form. So, what is the substratum then which is supporting the name and the form? In one of the texts it comes, Asti Bhati Priya Nama Rupa iti Pancha Amshakam Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam Jagad Rupam Tatodvayam. Asti Bhati Priya Satchidananda. Asti existence, Bhati experience, and Priya bliss. Asti Bhati Priya. And then Nama Rupa, name and form. Out of this, the first three are the support, the Brahman, the reality, and the last two, Nama Rupa, that is the Jagat. Now we go one step further. We are looking at the ornaments, or we are looking at the gold. When these ammas go to, what is that, Jaluka? Jaluka? No? Okay, see, all of them know. So, when they go, where is their attention? Their attention is on the design, the fashion, the how neatly it is done, and how it is unique, nobody has. It is a designer's piece, and they pay for that. But the jeweler, his attention is on the gold. How much I can cheat this foolish lady. Is it not? Both of them are seeing the same thing. But we are carried away by names and forms. Now the question comes, is it necessary to melt the ornaments to know it is gold? No need. Then change the focal length. How do we change the focal length? We take that ornament and bring out the Lord Vishnu from our pocket. You know Lord Vishnu? What is that stone? See, you know that. So we take out Lord Vishnu and rub that ornament. We don't rub gold. We rub the ornament and then check it, whether it is real or fake. And when on that shaligram, When there a golden line can be drawn, then it is a golden ornament. After it is confirmed, it is gold. Do we have liking or disliking for the ornament? No. But when we do this experiment and we come to know it is not gold, what will be our reaction? Hey, I don't want it. You are cheating. Therefore, when we are in this world, the Satchidananda is the gold. And you and me are the ornaments. Should we call it ornament? See, there was Oscar cartoon drawing competition. And somebody got the first prize. Do you know who is that? God. He created the cartoons, the whole world. How beautiful it is. Now tell me, when you look at the cartoon, do you become angry? Do you become frustrated? All the great Mahatmas look at us. आगे कार्टून चलो बैठो. See, friends, samoham sarvabhuteshu name dveshoste na priya. Gold says, all ornaments are equal for me. See? Therefore, what is meditation now? If you want to live in meditation, change your focal length. When we look at somebody, now our seeing is influenced by the training of seeing. I'll give one or two examples. A student goes to the medical college. Before he goes to medical college, he is a student and he is with some name and all that. And then he goes to medical college and starts going and coming with that frock, what you call it, apron, and a Mangal Sutra. He comes and goes to show the people that I am in a medical college. Thereafter, the people in their house, in his house, they start addressing him, Dr. Sahab aiye, DOG SAB. Dr. Sahab aiye, Dr. Sahab aiye. See? Change in the perception. He is the same. Now, this boy, before going to the medical college, he was seeing human beings. Then he trained. And after his training is over, human beings disappear and patients come. What has happened? Training, is it not? I was in Washington and the very long flight, 6 hours flight from West Coast to New York or Washington DC. And I landed in the morning at about 7 o'clock. Went home and had my bath and everything, became fresh. And at about 9:30 or 10, the retreat began. So I had a talk for about an hour or so, and then break for the tea or something. So when they were taking tea, I was standing with some support, a nice open garden, and my hands were on my waist. This I was doing. One lady came, unknown, like, I do not know all of you. Now this lady, I said, I have not seen you. She said, I have come for the first time. I said, no, suffer. So that lady came and Swamiji, I said, before you ask question, I'll ask you. Are you a nephrologist? She nearly jumped out of her skin. Oh God, how do you know so precisely? I said, because I have got a divine vision. Looking the envelope, I can read the content. But tell me how you know. And I'll tell you your question. Your question is, Swamiji, do you have any kidney stone problems? She became kumbhak. Then she said, how do you know this? I said, because when I was standing like this thing, you came and I saw doctor and nephrologist in your eyes. Because when somebody has a kidney problem, they press it here, it gives little relief. Therefore, you thought I am having a kidney problem. With your perception, or Pandharpur, Vitthal Bhagavan, he is having a kidney stone. Nobody is operating him. See, what principle you understand? How we have trained ourselves to look at the world. We have to focus attention on the common denominator, not the differences. Simple it is. But we are unable to drop all the wrong things that are stuff in our head. In Rishikesh, I was standing on the banks of Ganges, very nice place, calm and quiet, and people coming, going, some bhajan kirtan going on, and I was enjoying, all by myself, nobody with me. So, there was one child crying. Children cry, but there were three ladies. They have to ask question. They can't remain without question. Because I am a questionable personality. And they have got all doubts because they are doubtfuls. Excuse me, Swamiji, yes, why this child is crying? Can you imagine? I said, you think why he is crying? So the three ladies. One said, he must be hungry. So that lady must be a mother. Mothers cannot go beyond hunger. Their love is stuff that child till he bursts open. You may be having only one mother. I am the sufferer of battalions of mothers. They think I have not taken food for last few incarnations. Eat this, eat this, eat this, eat this. So she can think only this, he must be hungry. So she is a mother. The second one, a doctor. Maybe the child is having abdominal colic. Doctors cannot think health. The third one was a social worker. Social workers are the most dangerous creature in the world. So when the child was crying, I said, what about you, Amma? In our country, just stop. In our country. Then, what is, you also tell? I said, yes, I will tell what? The child is here. Yes. Why not we ask the child? Yes. Hey, why are you crying? Nothing, time pass. We all see what we have decided to see. We don't see what is. Buri najar wale, what is that thing? हाँ, बुरी नजर वाले अपनी नजर टेस्ट करा ले. Friends, meditation is living 24/7 with this distinct eye, which is not having the problem of myopia. You know, this eye doctor's disease is myopia. We are all suffering from myopia, myocopelia. We don't see what is. We have decided to see his friend, his enemy. This is living in meditation. Friends, otherwise sitting for half an hour and suffering silently, कब खत्म होता है, कब खत्म होता है. I was in Portugal. There was an international yoga conference. They had done a mistake and invited me. And the person there in charge, whatever Swami he was, a Portugal person, and Jagat Guru, you can write anything in this world. No degrees are required. Jagat Guru, anybody can write. Similarly, Shankaracharya, anybody can write. Like Deshbhakta. What Deshbhakta? What writing? So, Jagat Guru some Gadbadaranda. And then he said, we'll go to a holy place. That is the place where Fatima used to do meditation. I do not know his Fatima and what meditation. So we went, a group of about 30-40 delegates. And after that, it was so hot, 12 o'clock noon, hot scorching sun. And the garden was all rocky garden, shrubs, not even trees. He said, now everybody sit down wherever you are in that horrible place. And then he took out one bell from his pocket. Like we have the bell in front of Bhagwan in our house. Ting, 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 ting. Like that, he took out a bell. He said, according to your status of meditation, what is the status of meditation? Whether you are at a yama level or the niyamaya level or the asana level or pranayam level or pratyahar level or dharana level, dhyan level, samadhi level. Whatever is your level, in that level you do meditation. When I ring the bell, you start meditation. And when again I ring the bell, stop the meditation. So, all were sitting, I was standing near some stone trying to get some shade from somewhere. Because I can't sit and do meditation. Then I was watching, free. All were only suffering, hot, how can I sit? Doing meditation on a tawa? And then, what is meditation? Meditation is when the next ghanti will go. Friends, meditation is not an action to begin in time, to remain for some time, and end after some time. We have to live 24/7 in meditation. See? Now, how it can be done? When you start unmeditation, then you are on the path where we have freedom from I and not freedom for I. This is what we do, but we do not know. When we go to sleep, what is achieved, you tell me? Do we get anything? Think. Upanishad says, In the deep sleep, tatra mata amata bhavati, tatra pita apita bhavati. So, when the husband, goes to sleep, the husband disappears, and then for 6 hours, 8 hours when I sleep, I become so fresh and so happy. Why? Only because for 8 hours I was not a husband. Think. Is anything gained in deep sleep? Nothing is gained. But on the contrary, the burden of the wife that the husband was carrying, that burden he has unloaded. Think. Now, when we are conducting our day-to-day life, in this day-to-day life, we become so many buddies. We are not only one. We are a poultry farm. When I say I am old, what is the meaning of I? Age. When I say I am a man, what is the meaning of I? Gender. When I say I am a Andhra, what is the meaning? I am from the East Godavari district. See? When I say I am a Bengali, then I am from Kolkata. See? When I say I am a doctor, qualification. Think. And who suffers in life? These guys. See, friends, meditation is giving up the wrong notions and living in the right knowledge. And for that, our Happy Mantra Mala gives you sufficient guidelines. One of the most important guidelines is, what is Bhagavad Gita? Only one sentence. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. That's it. Was Arjun afraid of fighting the war? Was Arjun not capable of fighting the war? No. He prepared himself for years together. Then what was the problem? Problem was the problem of I. Who is this I? One couple, 15 years of married life. They came to meet me. Swamiji, you have to sort out the things. Why? Because you came for our marriage. From that time onward, now I don't go to anybody's marriage. I say, okay, I'll come, definitely I'll come, but I never go. Then what should I do? Do you remember what you told us? Actually, yes, I remember. What? Marriage, mathematics is different. 1 plus 1 is not 2. 1 and 1 is not 11. 1 plus 1 is only 1. They cannot be equal. They are one. That is creating problem in our life. What? Husband and wife. Which one? Then I said, you are 15 years married, isn't it? Now, continue fighting another 4 years. After that, everything will sort out. Why? After 4 years, how many years you will be? 19. Teenage will be over. Now you are teenage. Teenage fight. See, friends, the more you start looking at this world with the eye of wisdom, you are living in meditation 24/7. And for that, what is the mantra? Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. So where are you? You are in satsanga, is it not? When? During the satsanga. Where? In the satsanga. When? In the satsanga. What you should be? Satsangi, is it not? But instead of satsangi, what happens? Are we really as a satsangi, or are we evaluating? Are we judging? See? From here we clearly understand. I told you, seeing the envelope, I can read the content. See? There are many sincere people, but because of their training, they evaluate. And as a result of that evaluation, they are not benefited. See, friends, we have to ourselves recognize that real meditation is freedom from I. So one technique we know. In deep sleep, we are nobody. Therefore, sleep. And this is Bhagavad Gita also says, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato mune. Wise people are sleeping when others are awake. Oh, very good. So, they must be thieves. Thieves also have the same technique, isn't it? When other people are sleeping, the thieves are awake. Nishachar, realize. Wise people are awakened to that reality to which the ignorant people are sleeping. Meaning, wise people are able to recognize the correct meaning of I. See? And otherwise people are justifying this illusory I is the real one. And when we take this illusory I as real one, then our life becomes action-oriented. Actions can create, actions can destroy, actions can modify. But the truth is beyond all this. Friends. And then what happens? We become extraordinary. Earlier I was a bhogi, but now since I came to yoga, now I am a yogi. Earlier I used to eat non-vegetarian, but since I came in this line, people ask us this question, Swamiji, excuse me, you know you don't like to get this question, but I just want to ask out of curiosity. When did you come on this line? I said, when I stopped, line मारना बंद कर दिया तो आ गया. It is not a line, it is an experience. And what is this experience? Cannot be put in words. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. Hey, my friends. But what is our status today? We become extraordinary. Earlier I was eating vegetarian, non-vegetarian. Now I eat only vegetarian. Holier than thou. You eat vegetarian. I am a vegan. Superior than you. When you get up, I get up maybe 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, Ram. I have to get up in the morning at 4 o'clock and then I sleep again. In this manner, We are only changing the label of I. Therefore, living in meditation is let the divinity that we are manifest through us. It can manifest only if we rise above the limitations of the conditioning through which we are functioning. We are functioning through the conditionings of our sense organs, mind, and intellect. Three factors. Body sees nothing. Body is just a structure. Like we are living in this hall. So hall has no life. It's just like that. Like we go to somebody's house, we knock, tuck, 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 and the servant opens the door. Hey, Guptaji is there? No, he is not there. He has gone out. Okay, I'll come later. No, it doesn't matter. If he is not there, so what? The furniture is there. The walls are there. Have we gone to see furniture? In the same manner, am I talking to your eardrums? Is it my tongue is wagging and talking? There is somebody behind all functions. So what are those structures through which the truth is manifested? First is the sense organs. A person who has one sense organ less, for example, blind. A blind person has got only 4 objects in this world. For him, what is the word? Shabda, Sparsha, Rasa, Gandha, no Rupa. Because eyes are not there. Meaning, if we are functioning through 5 sense organs, the world is made up of 5 things. Now, after we come in contact with the worldly things, then what happens? We act or we react. When we act, what happens? When we react, what happens? When we react, we have first reaction is a comment. And what are the comments? Only 2. Evaluation. I like it, I don't like it. It is good, it is bad. It is needed, it is not needed. And from here, the samsara begins. See, friends. And where this knowledge is happening? All the knowledge happens only in the mind, not in the sense organs. The eyes don't see. It is the mind that is seeing. The eardrums don't hear. Like I am talking to you, the mic in front of me, he is not hearing. He is dead. See? Like the glasses are not seeing, eyes are seeing. Eyes are not seeing, the mind behind eyes is seeing. And therefore, the mind reacts. What are the reactions of the mind? Only 2. One is comment. Very good, very bad, required, not required. It should have been like this, it should have been like this thing. Samsara is created. See? Or likes and dislikes. I don't like this, I like that. Now, if we are wanting to live in meditation, take our mantras. Very simple. What is the word? Name and a form. So when we see the word, meaning name and a form, when we see, what happens immediately? We comment. Like this of Maya saw. I normally don't get into that, but sometimes I do. So I ask, hey, I have not seen you earlier coming. Was it necessary to talk? But default settings, recognize this. This has become our default setting. We have to comment, we have to evaluate, we have to suggest. This is how the samsara begins. And this creates a terrible chaos in our life. Therefore, what is meditation? Living in meditation. Living in meditation is dekho, suno, mat bolo. You don't have to close the eyes. Just say everything beautiful, nice, fine. No comments. What is the result as of this? Result is we do not go away from ourselves. Now, do these experiments on yourself. What is the meditation that we have to live 24? We have to be with ourselves, the I, which doesn't change, which doesn't get corrupted, which is one, which is not many. Which are the many I's? I as a son, I as a husband, I as a father, I as a brother. So many I's. Which is one I as a man. One I. In the same manner, I is one. But when functioning through the eyes, I becomes the seer. I as a one. When function through the ears, I become the hearer. Is it not? So which I? So when we are functioning through these faculties, we get, fractionized through so many channels. So what we have to do, from the many come back to the one, which is one without a second. So for this, we'll do one small experiment. After the experiment is done, then the results are to be lived. That which is repeated is finite. That which is not repeated is infinite. So, what is meditation? Remain in tune with the infinite. Although we have to function through the finite. Now, how do we do this? Now, this experiment we do, and then we live in our day-to-day life. Not in a particular time, no, 24/7. We have to live in meditation. So, our experiment begins, and then I'll tell you what happened, what should happen. What we have heard, many strokes on the mic, is it not? They became many. Why? Because in between the strokes, there was a silence. How many? 3. Why they are 3? Because in between the two, there was a silence. So the sound is created, silence is uncreated. Next experiment. How many fingers? 4. They are 4. Why? Because there is a space in between. When you say there are 4 fingers, are you not seeing the space in between? You are seeing. But to what we have given importance? To the forms, the shapes. We have trained ourselves to see the differences. Now, both of them bring together. What is the word? Dekho. 4 fingers. What is the word? Sounds. Suno. What is the sadhana? Mat bolo. Meaning, sounds we hear, but we are not influenced by the sound. Differences we see, but we are not influenced by the differences. That is living in meditation. All the samsara begins only because of this. Who is your guru? My guru is so. Oh, my guru is that. Oh, but he told you are his guru bhai, and she is a guru bahan, and guru chacha, and guru mama. Are Ram, 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 Ram. There also you create the relations. Living in silence, experience, although functioning in the chaotic world, is meditation. See? Somebody is healthy because he is so protected, completely. As a result, such people, they become bonsai. Bonsai, they look very beautiful. But where is the place for bonsai? Only in the drawing room. And if on that bonsai, if a mosquito comes and sits, the bonsai breaks. See? Living in meditation is not becoming fragile. We have to live through every event, every experience of our life without getting influenced by anyone or anything. Therefore, friends, don't struggle in meditation, because meditation is not an action. We have to go through the life. We don't have to go to Himalayas and all this I am telling you after having gone through all these things. I am not telling you from books. You will not get anything in books what I am telling you. See? You go to remote places, some Mahatmas sitting there. And when you go, you are received with great love, affection. Aiye, baithiye, this and that. And we feel, see, how nice these people are. They are nice, no doubt about it. But what is the fact behind their being nice? They were waiting for somebody to come and talk. Spiritual life or meditation is not to become a bonsai. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Yogarato va bhogarato va sangarato va sangavihina yasya brahmani ramate chittam nandati 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 eva. He is living in meditation. Otherwise you must have seen how many rules and regulations. Don't touch, don't touch. Chui moi. You know chui moi? Touch me not. Those shrubs, when you touch, no friends. We live dynamically in this world, but remain untouched by anything. This is possible only if we follow the simple techniques. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. No comments, no comments. So we don't have to close our eyes and sit for meditation. Friends, our spiritual life should not be known to anybody in the world. Remaining average is being spiritual. Becoming extraordinary is becoming some samsari. See? Man is non-specific. Husband, brother, father, father-in-law, brother-in-law, they are specific. And who is suffering? These are the ones who suffer. Therefore, what we told you, therefore, what is meditation? Meditation is freedom from I and not freedom for I. You have to get freedom from this I. And how to get the freedom? We have to remain more and more in awareness. If we are in front of our elders, that time, who are we? We are younger. So, what is the position of a younger person? Listen to the elders, don't argue, respect them. That's it. Never argue with the elders. What is the reason? They can never understand the problem of the youngsters. They can never understand. They'll be all the time talking about जब हम बच्चे थे. Who cares यार? बच्चे थे. See? The childhood of the elders is not applicable and practical in today's youthful days. But old people don't want to give up that. But yet we have to live with them. Then listen to them. Okay, Baba, okay, we'll do that. Okay. And do whatever you like. Why? Because if you argue, they will remember. If you don't argue without listening, yes, we'll do that. They'll forget. Yes, किसके बारे में सोच रहा है? झंझट खत्म. Don't argue. Net result, you are at peace. Then you are with the youngsters. Now, the children are there to make mistakes. If they will not make mistake, then who will make mistake? They have to make mistake. What is our attitude? Forgive them, it's okay. Never mind, don't repeat it again. If you learn. Net result, we are at peace. See? But the main thing you are not telling. How to deal with the wife? We can deal with the elders and the children. Wife is equal, no? What is to be done? That is the simplest one. When she is talking, you should keep quiet. And when she is quiet, you should not talk. You are living in meditation. One couple came and he told me, Swamiji, at least she may listen to you. What? She doesn't respect me. I am elder than her, 10 years elder. But she treats me like, and stuff like that. I said, I will plead for her, not for you. Why? I said, she gives me food, you don't give me food. Then I said, now let us think. Living in meditation is think in such a manner that you come out of the problem, not get entangled in the problem. When we react, we get entangled. Reaction is also thinking. And understanding is also thinking. I say, think properly. All problems are solved. What is there to think? all the time insulting me. Listen, be cool. When did you get married? So and so. Did you get married one after another? First you got married, after that she got married. What? But answer my question. You got married together, isn't it? Yes. Very good. How many years? 15 years. So, your age is 15 years. Who is fighting? Husband and wife, not man and woman. So both of you are the same age. But then how long it will continue? Another 4 years. Teenage is a dangerous time in the life. If you can cross over, you have learned everything. See, friends, therefore, meditation is not an act to be performed as a military drill. By say, they chat, what do. Say it proper. Don't move. Eyes closed. And then do pranayam. No. Relax. Be ordinary. Give up every extra, including fat. Now, this happiness that you have, this is God realization. Did you get anything? Yet you are happy, is it not? And in this path, there is no failure. Because what is the path? This path is, why there is no failure? Because we learn from the failures. When we learn from the failure is a success. See, my friends. Therefore, we have to live in meditation 24/7. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.